That was absolutely embarrassing from Liverpool. That was one of the worst performances I've seen this season. And this was their first proper test since Jurgen Klopp has said he's going to be leaving the football club, going to the Emirates, and they drop a performance like that. Now, no one's saying that they needed to win the game. I'm not sitting here saying, oh, they had to win. A draw would have been a fine result for them. Could have kept them at the top of the table, or, unbeaten at the Emirates. That's a decent result. But their defense was shocking. Alisson with probably two mistakes. Van Dijk, oh my day, what was wrong with him today? A player that you usually associate with composure, calmness, yeah, like a headless chicken out there. Absolutely shambolic performance from Van Dijk. The midfield, the only player that I thought played semi-decent was McAllister. But even as the game went on, he got worse and worse. I thought Gravenberch, to be fair, did well to put the ball in behind. But other than that, didn't really offer too much. Curtis Jones was unfortunately a ghost. I'd say unfortunate because I actually kind of like Curtis Jones. I think he's a decent player, but he kind of ghosted today. Jota didn't really get involved. Diaz, he's just a spam merchant. He just spams these twists, turns. What does he actually bring to the team? I don't know what he actually brings to Liverpool. That's a serious problem. Then you throw on the fact that Cody Gakpo, he didn't really do too much. Nunes came on again, didn't do anything. I just think that's a worrying. Look, everyone can get beat. Anyone can go to Arsenal and get beat. City went there and got beat. Is what it is. You take it on the chin. But there's a way to lose. There's a way to perform. And Liverpool did not perform anywhere near their capabilities. That, for me, is the worst performance I've seen from Liverpool this season. Obviously, I'm not a Liverpool fan, so I've not watched every single game. But I've watched most of them. And out of every performance, that's probably one of the worst, if not the worst performance. Now, that has got to be a worrying sign. Now, the good news for Liverpool is they play Burnley next week, which you'd expect them to beat. But I'm looking at this thinking, hang on a minute. If they drop a few games now, because we're getting deeper, and we're in February now. City went on their bad run in December. If Liverpool start going on a bit of a bad run now, and of course, there's no evidence to suggest that they will, but if they do, will there be the time to recover? You know what? You got like 15 games left or something now. I'd be seriously worried. I'd be worried if I was a Liverpool fan after that performance. Look, they're probably going to turn it around now. They've got Burnley next week. They're probably going to win that. They'll probably put 5 or 6 past them. But that was a shocking performance. Klopp has got to rip into them. I mean, let's be honest. They didn't even deserve the equaliser. They were very, very fortunate with the equaliser. Saliba doing his best impression of Van Dijk. He was a shocking player today as well, Saliba. 2 best defenders on the pitch today were absolutely abysmal. So, look, that is a slightly worrying sign. Of course, they do have Salah to come back in. They have a couple of other injuries as well, but that was worrying. If you're looking at that as a Liverpool fan, I don't know what positives you can take for that. I don't think there's a single positive in that game that you can take out. Really don't. Other than the fact that Thiago was back and Robertson was back. That was pretty much it. On the pitch, nothing. Even towards the end, right? Before Trossard scored, even before the end, and Liverpool was like pushing forward. I was looking at it thinking, they aren't scoring. They don't know how to score here. They were just passing it. It was just Van Dijk to Kanate, McAllister, back to Kanate, Thiago, back to... There was like, they didn't know what they were doing. Now, I don't know who you put that down to. Is it the midfield? The midfield not giving the defenders options to play balls into them? Maybe the attack? I don't particularly know, but yeah, that was absolutely diabolical. Diabolical from Liverpool. Now, like I say, for them, I think they've got a couple of easier games coming up. They've got Burnley coming up at the weekend, so they'll probably win that. And then they've got Carabao later on in the end of the month. But that performance cannot continue for Liverpool. Otherwise, they will fall off, man. And listen, obviously, this isn't normal season for Liverpool. Obviously, Klopp's announced he's leaving. When Pellegrini announced he was leaving, because Pep was coming in, we kind of fell off in that second half. I mean, we stumbled into the top 4. And I'm not saying that that's going to happen to Liverpool. You don't know. But if they start getting some dodgy results and maybe some of the players have got their heads down, they're looking at Klopp saying, well, you're not here next year anyway. Things can go south. So they need to put this right against Burnley. If they don't beat Burnley, I think they're in serious trouble. I think they could have a bad run. I don't expect that to happen. I think they will beat Burnley. But listen, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Was that the worst performance of the season from Liverpool? For me, I'm going to say it was. I thought it was absolutely shocking. Kanate now sent off. He misses the game against Burnley. I mean, not the worst game to miss, to be fair. But, guys, honestly, that was mad. Congratulations to Arsenal, by the way. They were good. They were very good. They looked very... The main issue I had with Arsenal coming into this game was, will they have the composure? Will they bottle it? Etc., etc. No, they didn't. They had composure. The passing was good. You know what I mean? Everything was decent. It was just like they were playing a normal game. They didn't play the occasion. They just went out there and said, we're the better team. We're going to play our game. We'll win. And that's what they did. And they thoroughly deserved the win. And to be honest with you, on another day, could have been 4 or 5. You know what I mean? Because they were by far the better team. Guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Please make sure you drop a like. Subscribe to the channel. This is the More LB. This is the second channel. I'll catch you guys in the next